guys, it's me Ryan, aka Pop Rocks. Okay, so today I have 2 experiments to show you. So let me just rinse this out and get started. Okay, so today I'm making borax goo. So what you're going to need is borax, of course, a bottle of Elmer's glue. It doesn't matter, clear, sparkly, colored, white, it doesn't matter what kind you use. Just, you can pick out which one you want, but, you can use food coloring if you want. I'm not going to use food coloring today, but, yeah. So, let's get started. So, start by dissolving a teaspoon of borax in 1 cup of water. So, I'll get the cup of water. Okay, so I have my cup of water, but I'm going to pour it into a red Solo cup. And then set it in this. Okay, so now I'm going to get a teaspoon of borax, and I'm going to move the red Solo cup and put the measuring thing right here so then I can get the borax. And I'm horrible at pouring this. Okay, so now let me even it out. Okay. Now I'm going. Okay. So now I'm going to pour it in. And but yeah, this week I was at camp, and about a week or maybe about 2 weeks before I went to camp, I got new colors on my braces. I got teal for my front fork, because I got the powertrain or whatever it's called. I don't know. But and then on the sides I got a hot pink. But I don't think y'all have ever seen my braces in one of my videos, but the first time I had my braces, I got pink, like the neon pink that I have on the sides right now, but you might not have seen it. The second time, when I was in my pageant, I got red and blue for my red for my power chain, and then blue for the 2 sides, and now I have the teal and pink. So, yeah. And then, next time I go back in September, I'm getting my bottom braces, so that'll be interesting. And I still don't know what colors I'm going to get for them, but you'll see. So, now we are almost done mixing. So now we're done mixing. I'm gonna empty that out. I'm gonna move tilt the camera down, but I'm moving my water to the side right now. So now pour the Elmer's glue in a separate bowl. You can use clear glue or white glue for this. For this batch, I'm using white glue. So now I'm just gonna pour it in, because literally I am so lucky that I found this glue, because we have no glue in our house. And I'm lucky that I could do this because I found this glue in our garage in our craft box. So, yeah. This might take a while because you have to get as much glue out as you can. So, I'm just gonna try to pass the time. This isn't working. And I think it's done. Nope, little more. Okay, so we got mostly all of the glue out. So now you're gonna add some of the water to it. So I'm gonna go like this, and then I just added the water. So, you should add a little bit of water at first, and then, so I'm gonna go get a spoon to mix. So what I'm saying was add a little bit of water at first, mix it, and then you can, if you choose to add color, then put the color in. Before you mix it, you put the water and the color in. So, I'm just gonna mix it. So, once it's all mixed up, just pour the rest of your borax water solution into your magical mixing slimy bowl. So this is sticking to my spoon for what? But you know what they say. Okay, I'm just gonna keep. And I just got my shirt wet, but whatever. Shouldn't have worn my new shirt for this video, because, well, as you can see, it is pretty slimy, and yeah. This actually, I've made this before, it just doesn't feel the same right now. So, after I do that, it will be soft and wet. At first, you have to keep kneading it. But it's getting bigger, because it gets bigger when you knead it. When I squeeze the moisture out, you have to handle it for a while just to get all this work, so it's not all super gooey and stuff. So once I'm done kneading it, you can put it in a plastic bag or just let it, well, instead of kneading it, you can let it air dry if you want. So I'm going to get something to set this on, and then I'll move on to the next thing. Okay. So here is what the borax glue looks like. Oh, actually, I changed my mind. I can show you 3 experiments today. But it's getting pretty dry. So, and you can really use this whenever. It can dry out because there is glue in it. So, but yeah, so here it is, and it is basically completely dry, if you can see it. I have a light right here, so, so the next experiment is one that I did already, but when I made it, after a while, I dropped it and it kind of popped. So, this is an experiment that you've probably seen a lot on YouTube. So, this is the glowing egg experiment. So, woo! But as you can see, this is drying out, so I can set it on my computer, if you can see that, or right there. So, I'm going to take this and set it aside, and then we'll look at it at the end. So, this is the same vinegar I used before. So, this is the, excuse me, I'm actually going to show you 3 experiments, or 4, I don't know. But, okay, so this is the glowing egg trick, and this one takes a couple of days for it to work. So I will show you a video of it every day, and yeah. So let's get started. So what you're going to need is a cup of vinegar, not literally a cup, if you know what I mean. Just a glass of vinegar. You're going to need an egg, and then you're going to want to drop the egg into the vinegar as softly as possible. So as you see, it's floating on the top. What I like to do is get a little foil or a tin, foil cupcake liner, poke holes in the top and put it over it, so then if it tips over or anything, nothing much will really happen. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna set that aside, put the camera back up. So, here is the goo. Stretchy. Some people call it blubber, gack. There's a lot of names for it though. So I'm going to get my other materials for my next mission. Dun dun dun. So I'll just set that aside, and I will be right back. I am getting, ready? Okay, I am back. So I made the blubber gack. I made we're soaking the egg, and now I am doing cornstarch gack. So I'm gonna use basically the same technique, just not as many steps. So I usually do 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and then a cup or a half cup of water. So now I'm gonna get my bowl. Okay, so I have my bowl. I'm gonna go get a cup of water. Well, I'm gonna start off with a half a cup of water. So, I'm gonna pour the half cup of water into the bowl first. And then, I'm just gonna put that there. So then I'm going to take the tablespoon, and right now I'm just gonna get 1 tablespoon. And then I'll get another one, and then another half a cup of water. So I'm gonna pour that in there. And then I'm gonna use the same spoon I used for, well, I'm just gonna use spoon. So, I'm just gonna mix this around, and as you see, it's super watery, so I'm gonna get another tablespoon of cornstarch. And mix it and it's still super watery, so if that happens, you just keep adding cornstarch until it becomes not like watery. So put that in, mix it. And then if you really need to, you can just put some in there, like that, and then mix it, and it's still not working. If it's still not working, go outside and pour it out, because this stuff cannot go down the drain. And sometimes it doesn't even work. Like, really. Mine usually doesn't work because I always probably put too much water. So, if it doesn't work, just go outside and pour it out. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I will be right back. So I poured it out. So now here's the gag. I'm going to wash my hands, and I'll be right back. So, I have our bowls. So here is what we made. And the cornstarch one sadly didn't work. So, let me just close the cornstarch. So, later I might come back and do something with dry ice. So, yeah. We are almost out of time, but we have a couple more minutes. So, comment down below what your favorite experiment is going to be out of the two. But I'll catch you later. Bye!